going to do a short video for you on the ConEd tool that's used in New York City. Typically some of the older tools that you'll see out in the field will say Ferromatic on the tool, and they'll look like that from the front. Most of them have red handles. The handle doesn't mean anything, it just means that it's red. You know, you can get any color handle you want. It's the tool tip that makes all the difference in the world. And this is your standard ConEd pin. That's a stainless one. On the stainless ones, they don't put high field on them, apparently, like they do on the ones that are carbon steel, that are CAD plated, yellow chromium CAD plated, I guess is what they call it. Anyways, they're kind of yellow looking. They look brass. Some guys say they're brass, but they're not. They're all carbon steel. These things are hard as hell. Anyway, here's just a bunch of different ones that they all pretty much look the same. This particular one here's got a hole through the front where you can put the tag. Some have them, some don't. You know, it all depends on when they installed them. In any event, here's the classic tool here, the Ferromatic. That's the extra heavy-duty job. And of course, with these, you just go ahead and put it on there, and there's a little detent that it will stop at. That goes ahead and will pull the balls in, so you can insert the pin into the lock. Now it's locked. Okay. And then, of course, there's another style that we have, which is the economy model, kind of like one. And that one, you just go ahead and insert into the lock, compress it, push the levers, draw the pin. That's the Econo one. This one has a blue handle. Some guys, you can choose any color you want. You just got to let us know what color you want when you order it. We got a full spectrum of color handles. That way you can differentiate it between, if your friend has one that's got a red handle, you may not want to have a red handle one so you don't get them confused. That happens a lot. I mean, we'll sell some of these tools to big companies where every guy in the van's got one, so they don't fight over them. And of course, we'll just go ahead and set them up with different color handles. And here's the one thing you have to be careful of when you're looking for one of these things. You usually go ahead and get what you pay for. You'll find tools that'll look like this all over the internet, but they're not going to be the correct ones. They're usually some CATV tool that looks like these, but it's not the same. Typically the ones that are from Highfield will actually say Highfield on it. Okay, the ones that they have on, you know, all over the internet will say Channel. They'll look close. The tool tips are too fat. They're not made for the Highfield stuff. It's not going to take them off. We probably go ahead and get 10 of those a week that people send in, go like, you know, hey, we went ahead and bought this. Why won't it work? They'll send it to us. We'll take a look at it and just tell them that they went ahead and bought something that's not going to work for them. We carry out every tool that's made, so like you're guaranteed always to go ahead and get the correct tool, no matter what. And of course, our database has been built since 1958 selling this stuff, so we know pretty much all over the world what they're using and what tool you're going to need. So there's no guesswork to it. If you're uncertain and you want to make sure, you can just send us a picture to that phone number, and we'll check it out and we can tell you what you got. So that's ConEd, National Grid, typically all New York City. And of course these two tools here, this particular one that says Ferromatic on it, that's typically New York City. And of course this one here looks very similar, but it's not the same. Okay, this is used in a different area of the country. The front of it's a little different. So just want you to be aware that just because it looks close doesn't mean it's going to work. So if you're looking to go ahead and get a bargain and you find one for under $300 or $400 and down, the likelihood that you're going to get the correct one is zero. You're probably going to buy something that's only made to take cable TV pedestal locks off in boxes. They sell them cheap all over the internet, and like I said, that's pretty much why we go ahead and get calls after that. And of course the people that sell those will never take them back. So almost all of our tools are downward compatible, meaning that when you go ahead and get a new one, it'll work on the old stuff. And then of course if you want to go ahead and upgrade to the beta style tools, you can take any tool that you've bought from us and exchange it for any of the lever style tools that you may have. Here's the Beta 12. This will work on just about everything, all over the place. It doesn't matter where you're at. This thing works on everything. Once we sell one of the, we get people that call us back going like, wow, this thing is the bomb. Now I can go ahead and sell my other tools and only have to carry one. So here's a classic for ConEd. What you do with this tool is that once I've tightened it up like that, you just push on the button. Once you push on the button, you're locked in. You just withdraw the tool and you're locked. And to take it out, you just go ahead and stick the tool in, tighten it up. Once you're tight, just push on the button. Beta 12. This is very popular. Like I said, if you have any of our beta tools or any tool that we've ever sold you, you can go ahead and trade your old tool in for this one. And this will work not just, it'll work all over the place. It works in every state in the United States and all over the world. If you have a barrel lock that looks anything like this, or ones that have D mark on them for any state, this Beta 12 will go through it. So it's really nice. Now guys only have to keep track of one tool. Some guys have gas, water, electric, you know, places for like Connecticut, New York, Massachusetts, Philadelphia, all over the place. You know, you got to have 20 tools to go ahead and do all your stuff. Beta 12, that's all you need. And then of course it comes with a guard. You just go ahead and put the guard on it. Tighten it up. The guard won't come off now. And you can put it in your pocket so you don't jab yourself or whatever. But Beta 12, very popular tool. And then for areas of the country where you don't run into the Highfield style like ConEd or DWP Los Angeles, you could use the Beta 4. Beta 4 looks like this. Okay, that one you tighten up from the back. It's kind of similar to this one. But this will go through everything with the exception of, it will not do ConEd electric, okay, or DWP electric, but it'll do everything else. So basically, once you need to step up to the ConEd or the DWP, you need the 12. Anything that you're not going to run into like that, the Beta 4 will go ahead and work for you. It's a very popular tool, very common, very popular. And of course, a lot of guys will trade this in to go ahead and get the Beta 12. And of course, we carry all the lever style tools like this for everything. Detroit, you name it, anywhere. We have them all. So all you have to do is tell us where you're at. We know which one you need and get you fixed up. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, call us at that number, 1-858-504-0573. There's always somebody that can help you on the phone, answer any of your questions, and take your order. Enjoy the day.